Welcome to Cover Habit number 2. I'm your host, Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is part 2 of current events involving Felon 47. So let's go on and get this right. Alright, we're going to go on and get this right. This specifically video is not for anybody who's white. Alright? So if you're white, door's over there. You can come back tomorrow. This does not affect you in any way, shape, or form, unless you are the white parent of someone who actually is mixed. Alright? Now for everyone else who's still here, including the white parent of someone who's mixed, if you did not vote for Felon 47, this does not involve you. You can go on out that same damn door that the white people that did not vote for Felon 47 is, as well as the white people that did vote for Felon 47, because this does not concern you either. This is about my people of color and the lesson of life that you're going to have to get. And you're going to have to learn the hard way. I'm not bringing any receipts because you can go Google them. You can all watch them on YouTube, and you can go watch my videos from last week where I bought the receipts of his racism and his sexism. And y'all choose to be those motherfucking monkeys. You know. See no evil. Hear no evil. Speak no evil. That's y'all. So let's do it. You ready? If you're Native, if you're Asian, if you're Mexican, if you're Latino, Hispanic, this is specifically for you. And specifically if you voted for fucking Trump. Felon 47. I got 10 minutes to make this video. Actually, I have a little bit after 10. So, let's just go on and break this down for you. Maybe y'all forgot his first term as president and COVID-19. This is specifically for anyone who happens to fucking be Asian and happen to have voted for Trump. Every last fucking one of you that is Asian, that voted for Trump and was blessed not to be attacked by racist people who happen to be blacks and whites and Mexicans and Latinos and Hispanics and Muslims. You fuckers are blessed. And your blessings have fallen on deaf ears, because when he started his second term, who did he come after first yet again? All you dumbass Asians. Trump 2024! Who's the first person that he attacked when he got in? Asians. He literally sent an Asian man home for overfishing. Overfishing. Didn't know that was a thing. Now I know it's a thing that I'll never fucking forget. Overfishing. A college student who was one semester away from completing his degree and becoming a doctor. A doctor, you know, those people who can help you, Hippocratic Oath and all. Sent his ass back to Japan for overfishing, which technically would be illegal because his wife is an American citizen. And so is his children. Now, she might be Asian, but she's an American citizen, and he married her, so technically he was illegally deported. And if he was really smart, and if he's listening, you should have got a lawyer. In fact, you could still get a lawyer because it's only been a year. Sue the dog shit out of them. Sue the fuck out of them so that Barron can't even afford a pair of those gold slipper shoe thingies with the wings on them and the NFTs. Get your bag, buddy. Get your bag. And then let's continue on with the Asian theme. He started going after Asian exchange students from Asia. He went after the Asians in Harvard and Yale and Princeton. And by the grace of God, Hong Kong University said, bring your money back to us. We are a prestigious university. We are accredited. And you can get your jobs through us. Because we are Hong Kong University. And besides that, who the fuck ever said that American universities was the top dog of all fucking countries anyway? And whoever said we were the best? I mean, look at how we treat our own people. Our kids can't even afford college, but somehow we're supposed to be the best. So he went after Asian students, deported an Asian man, and I have a Filipino friend that strongly supports Trump. Support him so much that, and I lost my account, so. But my TikTok account, my main one. So he so supported Trump that when he got his American citizenship, he was standing there like this. with an American citizenship. He got it all signed up in a little cardboard cutout of Vance's over here. And he takes another one with a cardboard cutout of Trump over here. And then he takes one with them both in the middle, and he's like this. He's so fucking proud because he's from Philippines and he has his American citizenship. Surprise, motherfuckers. Trump started going after American citizenship in his second term. He started going after DEI in his second term. Diversion, inclusion, equity, some shit. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. I don't give a fuck because shit's true. Got rid of DEI. And what did he do? Oh, I know you guys don't count this, but he removed the Tuskegee Airmen, the black Air Force people that people thought were cowards, and they showed these motherfuckers up in World War II. Oh, that doesn't affect you because you're not black, right? I'm part black. It affected me. Because he did it in fucking February. Black History Month. He did it in the first week of Black History Month. But that wasn't the top of all tops. He went for the gusto. Not only did he do that in his first year in, he went after the Navajo Code Talkers and Jackie Robinson all in February, all at the same time, all in the same month. And it gets better for you idiotic blacks and natives and Asians that voted for this motherfucker. It gets so much better. He decided that if you were a person of color, he was going to mark your grave in Arlington and have your fucking history and your battle and your death wiped out. Oh, it gets better. It gets so much better. So much better. Trust me, it gets so much better. So much motherfucking better. So much motherfucking better. He not only started going after that, he literally told Mexicans who served for citizenship, you're still going to serve for citizenship. From in Mexico, bitches. That's right. If you're a Mexican and you're in the military and you voted for Felon 47, well, you got sent the fuck back home. Along with Emuela and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers in your family because you thought you were safe. Same thing with Hispanics. Same thing with Latinos. But no, it gets better. Because see, now I get to come at all you motherfuckers of color because I'm triracial. I get to come at all you motherfuckers of color for the simple fact that you did this to us. And let's also say that everybody of color is probably going to leave my page now. Pretendians, Mexicans, Latinos, Hispanics, Asians, black people, natives, white people. Y'all all gonna leave my page. It's fine. It's fine. The real one's gonna stay. The bullshit punk pantyweight motherfuckers that voted for this shit. Oh, nah, y'all motherfuckers is going. Every last fucking one of y'all is going. Because at some point in some time, I'm gonna make a video. It's gonna piss you off. And you know why it's gonna piss you off? Because the fucking truth hurts and I give you 99.9 and sometimes I give you the whole 1,000. Today, you're gonna get the whole 1,000. Especially if you're a person of color that voted for Felon fucking 47. I served in this fucking army. I took an oath to protect you from foreign and domestic terrorists. And to honor that oath, I didn't vote for a fucking racist who didn't serve. But let's go ahead and read these warrior ethos and these army values one more time. Let's go with the Soldier's Creed, shall we? Because the warrior ethos is inside the Soldier's Creed. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior, member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit, and I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined physically and mentally tough, trained to perfection in my warrior tasks and drills. Always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. You're making it really hard to maintain myself. I am an expert, and I am a professional. I stand ready to destroy, engage, and deploy. Excuse me, I totally did that wrong. Deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier. Let's get that last line in one more time. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. What part of that did you miss? Now let's do this Army values, because they are everything to me. And they should be everything to anybody who's ever taken a fucking oath in the military. And that includes the late Tuskegee Airmen, the Navajo Code Talkers, the late great, damn it all to hell, Jackie Robinson, the Mexicans serving for citizenship, all of my dead brothers and sisters that got deployed and didn't come home in Arlington. Those dog tags are not coming back on until felon fucking 47 is out of office. And that includes Vance and Hegseth. And they've also removed about 5 or 6 black generals, by the way. So let's not talk about how this man's not fucking racist and how you idiotic people that are of a different race voted for this punk ass bitch in here. Let's go. Army values. Loyalty. I bear true faith and allegiance to the United States Constitution, the Army, my unit, and other soldiers. Duty. I fulfill your obligations. Respect. Treat people as they should be treated. I treat y'all better than that, because I don't call out the cowardly racists until today. Put the welfare of the nation, the Army, and your subordinates before your own. I do that. Honor. Live up to all the Army values. Integrity. Do what's right, legally and morally. Personal courage. Face fear, danger, and adversity, physically or mentally. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here who don't do none of this shit. Loyalty, it's 2 o'clock. Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and courage. I totally misread that. So we're going to do that shit again, because I'm only human. I'm entitled to make a few mistakes. Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. Let's read them off one more time for the punk bitches in the back. Loyalty. I bear true faith and allegiance to the United States Constitution. It says U.S. on this thing. The Army, your unit, and other soldiers. Duty. Fulfill your obligations. Respect. Treat people as they should be treated. Selfless service. Put the welfare of the nation, the Army, and your subordinates before your own. Honor. Live up to the Army values. All the Army values. Do what's right legally and morally. Personal courage. That was integrity, by the way. Fucking personal courage. Face your fear, danger, and adversity physically or morally. And for the record, since I fucked up, we're going to do that one more fucking time. First, we're going to do loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And now we're going to give you the definitions of those motherfuckers. Loyalty. Bear true faith and allegiance to the U.S. Constitution, the Army, your unit, and other soldiers. Duty. Fulfill your obligations. Respect. Treat people as they should be treated. Selfless service. Put the welfare of the nation, the Army, and your subordinates before your own. Honor. Live up to all the Army values. Integrity. Do what's right, legally and morally. Personal courage. Face fear, danger, and adversity, physically or morally. I live these motherfuckers every day. I live, breathe, eat, and sleep that shit. And one more time, the Soldier's Creed. The Soldier's Creed. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior member of a team. I serve the people of the United States. I live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined physically and mentally tough, trained to proficient in my warrior's tasks and drills. I will always place my arms and equipment in myself. I fucked that up. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom. I am in the American way of life. I am an American soldier. And because I fucked that up, we're going to touch that one more time. The Soldier's Creed. I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior's tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom, an American way of life. I am an American soldier. Make sure you're clear on that fact that I am an American soldier. And I will die on that motherfucking hill. Anyway, it looks like you're going to have to get a third video because time is running out for me. The time is currently... Oh no, we got time. It's 2:02. So we can finish this video within the next 10 minutes. So to all you people of color, Asians, Natives, Hispanics, Latinos, Black people, you know what? I am going to make a third video about this shit because I'm pissed off now. For all you natives that voted for Felon 47, first off, fuck you. He has made it so that they are now going after the buffalo. He has made it so they are now taking native sacred grounds. Let that sink in because that shit's on you. Your ancestors will never fucking forgive you for this shit. Ever. For all the blacks that voted for Felon 47, who just ignored the fact that way back in 1989, he wanted motherfuckers that looked like you, that looked like me. The death penalty for 5 15-year-old kids. 15 years old. For all the young ladies that voted for this motherfucker, I give you exhibit E. Jean Carroll, where he decided that he can put his finger inside of her vagina without her consent. I give you the unidentified little girl on the escalator. I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. And her worthless ass parents should have beat the brakes off that motherfucker. I give you exhibit 1996, where he goes in this Miss Teen USA booty pageant on girls who are 14 years old with their bras not all the way on. And he's running in there with no shame and confessed to it on the Howard Stern show. He has confessed to everything that he said he was going to do. He's confessed to everything he's done except that motherfucking Epstein list. That's the only thing he's been tight-lipped about because he's guilty as fucking sin and you know it. You just choose not to acknowledge it. That's a choice. The same way DEI was a choice when he decided that blacks, Asians, Natives, Hispanics, Latinos, women, motherfuckers that died in the military don't deserve to be part of military history. We made the goddamn history. Our people died making that fucking history. And for all you people of color that voted for him, fuck you. And fuck you, Dean Cain. And fuck you both twice on Sunday. I'll be back with part 3. Don't worry. This video is 20 some odd minutes long. Shame on everybody that voted for this motherfucker, man. Regardless of your color, regardless of your fucking gender. To the alphabet community, let me close out with this. If you are a member of the alphabet community and you voted for Felon 47 as a choice versus somebody coercing you to do it, fuck you too. Because now the trans people in Tennessee have to register by the end of this year that they are trans. I'm not trans. I have nothing against the alphabet community. I'm not going to date the alphabet community, but I can sure as fuck support them as I always have. The same way you motherfuckers keep saying we don't want boys and girls sports. Then make a transgender league. There's millions of dollars out here. Y'all got millions of dollars. Make it across the board. every team, every state, transgender motherfuckers can come play. And then if you want to cross branches the way WWE and TNA has been doing, do that. But y'all are scared that these transgender motherfuckers are gonna whoop y'all ass. That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. Y'all scared that a dude that wants to wear a skirt can out-hoop your daughter. Y'all scared that a girl who wants to wear a pair of pants can out-hoop your son. And worse than that, y'all are scared that a girl who wants to wear pants instead of a dress can beat your son's ass without even working up a fucking chicken sweat. Now, I'm not really for transgender men transferring into UFC type shit with women because they're naturally stronger. That's about the only thing that I have a problem with when it comes to transgender. But when it comes to like sports, basketball, baseball, swimming, nah, I ain't got no fucking problem with that. But no transgender man should ever be legally allowed. That's where I gotta draw the line. And if you're transgender and you hate me for it, that's fine. I draw the line at when a transgender person that's a fist fighter that couldn't beat men decides to transfer over and get his gender changed so that he can beat on women. Nah, that's not cool. That is the only place that I draw the line in transgender sports. Nah, man, you can't do that. If you were once a man, you cannot enter any UFCs or One or Havoc. Nah, because now you got a strength advantage and you got a toughness advantage, and that's just not fair. Other than that, if you're transgender and you want to do any other motherfucking sport, hockey and all this other bullshit, yeah, knock yourself the fuck out. But as far as like you going hands on hands with a female and you know that you was once a male, unacceptable. Gotta draw the line somewhere. That's where I draw the line. Now, women's hockey is pretty goddamn brutal, so, that's kind of a fair game. But, as far as you not being protected, you in a bra, she in a bra, you got on gloves and your hands are like 3 grams heavier than hers, even if she's weaker than you and a better fighter, you still outstrength her. That shit's not cool. And that shit should not be allowed. But as far as like basketball, baseball, football, or lingerie ball, or whatever the fuck it is that women do, even gymnastics, and you're transgender, alright, cool. We can let that have some fucking leeway. But anything where it physically involves you and a woman fucking going blow for blow, hands wise, nah, unacceptable. Gotta draw the line somewhere. And if that pisses you off and you're transgender, well, I don't give a fuck. You know you were once a man, and you know that biologically we are stronger than women. Don't mean that that woman can't beat your ass. It just means that you're stronger. You're physically stronger than her, which means you're cheating, which means you are not fighting fairly. Now, if she's some chick like Wing Chun, or that chick when the UFC hadn't got started yet, but back in 1991 with the shoot fighting, where the girl was like 5'1" and beating the dog shit out of everybody, that's a different scenario. Because she fought men. She beat men. That's a whole different ballgame. She also knew that they were men. Anybody got a problem with that? Alright, cool. But when it comes down to my problem with the LGBTQIA community, is as long as you're not fucking in any UFC competition, you can be in any other sport except for UFC competition. Hopefully I worded that right. And if I didn't, y'all know what the fuck I meant. I don't want to see men who used to be men becoming women just so they can get a goddamn title in the female UFC event. No, that's not cool. But if you want to do women's gymnastics and you want to do every goddamn thing else, ice skating, knock yourself the fuck out. Because that's a fair sport. There's no physical contact in that shit. Ice hockey might be a little bit of a stretch. But there are women with sticks too. So, I mean, if you get high checked and you can't control your testosteronic mate, that's a you problem because you shouldn't have gotten a female hockey. Them broads is tough, And half of them are tougher than the men. And magically enough, they still have their teeth. But, it is what it is. Every sport that anyone else can play, if you're transgender or whatever, I have no problem with that. But if you're going to get into women's fighting, that's where we draw the line. Well, let me rephrase where I draw the line. It is 2:12, so we're going to go just a little bit longer. I'm going to go into 2:20. I'm going to end this. And if I end it on a good note, then there won't be a third video. But if I don't end it on a good note, there will be a third video. But I'm going to let y'all motherfuckers know right off the bat. If you voted for 547, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. If you are black, if you are native, if you are Asian, the only damn thing that I have to say to you is fuck you. You should be ashamed of this shit. And double that if you're native, and double that if you're fucking black, and double that if you're fucking Asian. Because those are the lives that count the most to me. No disrespect to white people or Hispanic people. And Mexicans are native for the most part. The Mexicans by blood are native. Mexica, Aztec, Inca, Mayan. There's like 17 other tribes that I can't remember how to name. Dene technically would be Apache, but they kind of interchangeable with the fucking Dene. So, no. If you voted for Felon 47, I've got no fucking love for you. Native land is being taken right fucking now while I'm making this goddamn video. They were fucking talking about taking native sacred burial grounds of O-Flats. I'm not Apache. But goddamn it, I'm gonna do what I can to make sure that the Apache keeps their fucking land. Same thing with the fucking them coming after the goddamn buffalo. I'm gonna do what I can to provide a means to protect the buffalo and other sacred grounds. They're going after Hopi territory. They're going after Navajo territory. They're going after Apache territory. And he's been going after them since he got in office the second goddamn time with, hey, let's take American citizenship from Native Americans. Any native that voted for him, all I can say to you is fuck you. Because he's taking you shit. I'm not a full-blooded native, but goddamn it, I know a lot of natives are pissed at the natives that voted for this shit. This motherfucker slid in back laws to remove the buffalo, and he slid in back laws to fucking dig on sacred ground. Sacred ground. This is the one time on earth that I wish that native folklore was fucking real. You understand me? I believe in native folklore. I don't push that shit on anybody, but this is the one fucking time that I wish that Coyote the Trickster, Thunderbird, Deer Woman, the Polar Bear Ice God, I can't remember her name, and the Sasquatch would just rock the fucking world with this bullshit. I wish that they would come and flip over construction equipment, rip the shit off the goddamn foundations. Y'all don't understand how strong Sasquatches are in folklore. And some of them ate people. Thunderbird, shapeshifter. Coyote, shapeshifter. The little rabbit, the East Coast version of Coyote. All these motherfuckers need to combine and just rip these motherfuckers apart on native land. All of them. I'm pretty sure y'all don't get that. But to all the natives, the Hispanics, the blacks, and Latinos, and everybody else that voted for this motherfucker, fuck you, man. Fuck you. All-heartedly, fuck you. Fuck you twice on fucking Sunday. And no, I don't care if this comes back to bite me in the ass. Because as bad as this is that I'm saying, I didn't vote for this shit. People are suffering right now. There's been no justice for Emily Pike. There's been no justice for Cole Brings of Plenty. There's been no justice for Oscar Hernandez. There's been no justice for goddamn Elijah Headley. All native victims. We got one native guy in prison for doing bad things to native girls, and that's Charlie Chasing Horse. We've got no bad guys from man camps or any of this other shit. And y'all want to leave my page because I give you the truth. Hey, it is what it is. I accept that. And in 3 minutes, I'm going to have to end this video because it'll be 2:20 in the afternoon. But understand this and understand it well. Karma doesn't fucking forget an address. Trump is not God, y'all. He's not. And in case y'all think he is, you idiotic Christians, I'm pretty sure that the first commandment, the very first commandment, states, there shall be no God before me. And y'all are worshiping the ground that this punk ass bitch, this child molesting bastard, walks on. God is going to remember that shit for all you Bible thumpers. He's going to remember that y'all let this man and the entire Republican Party of pedos get away with this shit. And a few Democrats too. But more importantly, y'all all are going to stand before the Creator. And all those innocent souls. And all that sacred land is being destroyed. God's going to look at us and say, you had a chance to make sure this never happened. And instead of voting for the woman, y'all voted for the man who likes to view 14-year-old girls with their bras off. Who likes to tell 8 or 9-year-old girls he's going to be dating them in 10 years when they're legal. Why would anybody of any age group think like that about a fucking child? But that's who y'all voted for. It's time to accept that this motherfucker is not just saying evil and doing evil, that you're watching it in fucking real time. No, don't cover your eyes. You're going to see that evil. No, don't cover your ears. You're going to hear that evil. And don't you dare cover your fucking mouth. Show up and speak up. And I'll be seeing you.